you go ahead and you make the claim against Joe, Bob, and Susie. Joe, Bob, and Susie aren't going to show up because they don't exist. I mean, those names don't exist. But
no, they'll show up. Believe me, their attorney will answer them. Believe me, because they're all insured by the.
Oh, their attorney will. Their attorney may.
If you demand for them to appear, they will appear. You can have the Sheriff's Department and the U.S. Marshals bring any defendant into court, and you can make them hear their sentence and their ruling against them, so you don't have to get a summary default judgment. They will appear.
Say that again.
Look, just because you say they won't appear, that might be true in your beliefs, in your world of how a court system works, but that's not how the court system truly works. Now, I don't know where you got this crazy idea that they're not going to appear. They will appear.
Well, they didn't in the case that the informer did with one of the people that they had. They didn't.
Did he know law like I do, and does he know court procedure like I do, and he have the sheriff?
He doesn't do the. He knows. Informer's been one of the best researchers about what has really gone on for a long time.
He doesn't know court procedure because this is very, very basic and very, very.
He doesn't do what you do.
Now, this isn't what I do. This is what every court does. If they demand the defense, you don't show up for traffic court. You don't think they're going to hunt you down, find you, and drag you in eventually?
The people that the IRS employees who had been responsive on the letters and so forth, they did not show up. No employee showed up.
Every court drags the defendant, right? Every court can hold the defendant in contempt. They could go out there and go get that defendant. What makes you think, if you name somebody as your defendant in your case, what makes you think you don't have the same authority, power, and control over that person that any other court does when a defendant doesn't show a traffic court? A little stupid traffic court for parking tickets, for $5 parking tickets. They got their capacity. They got the ability to drag the defendant in.
Okay, well, that's really kind of what I wanted to ask was how do you do these things in the context of what you're doing? How do you get that? How do you actually order the court to bring them in? And then in the end, when they don't come in, or if they do, then what do you do?
Dude, you are the court. Dude, you are the court. You bring in a claim, right? The defendant's in a show, right? You're the moving party, right? You are the court.
Well, do you think the IMF, the same difference really, the IRS would actually do that if I made the order?
Is IRS's first name Susie, or is it Billy?
Well, you know, whoever it is there that you said that.
No, whoever is there. You better be dead on accurate, because if you drag the wrong body into the court, you're going to be held liable for damages.
Well, there are about 67 people who have responded to correspondence that I sent there. I've got their names.
Yeah, you got their names, but are you holding them in capacity as a man or a woman, or are you holding them in their official capacities and with immune?
Well, I would wish to hold them and require to hold them in their private human capacity.
No, not private, in their capacity as a man. You can forget the big thing, word like private. It's, are you a man or are you not a man? Am I talking to a man, yes or no? Not private capacity, not public capacity, not any of that nonsense. You got to start talking plain, simple language. You got to get rid of these 2-3 syllable words and start talking nuts and bolts.
No, I appreciate the input.
Well, what's your first name?
Should one what's your correspondence with them? Try to only talk to them that way.
Well, what's your first name?
Richard.
Okay, Richard. Okay, how you doing, Richard?
Okay, and I need to do that with them.
Yeah. That's all you got to do, man. Hold them in the capacity and status of a man. Every man knows that they cannot hurt another man. They know that's rule 1 on planet Earth. No matter where you go in this universe, it's into the galactical common knowledge that no man may hurt another man. It may cause no harm, no injury, no nothing. How tough is that to figure out?
And also, they can't rely upon their bond either, can they?
It doesn't matter if Adolf Hitler said, go kill all the Jews, and they said, look, I have a piece of paper that Hitler said, throw the babies off the top of the building. Well, did you throw your baby off the building? Well, no, that's because that's my baby. Well, wait a second. What makes you believe that you can hurt another man's baby, but it's not okay to hurt your baby? No, if it's right for you, it's right for everybody. If it's wrong for you, it's wrong for everybody. Rule number one, you're always in that capacity to act as a man. If they realize that the paperwork or something that they're sending you is causing you harm, and you tell them to cease and desist immediately, they must. They got no choice. They can't cause harm. That's rule number one. They would not put on planet Earth, government was not, is only to secure and maintain, secure and protect property. That's all their job is. Their job is not to cause harm to a man. You have to make them aware that they're causing harm to you. They're not aware that they're causing harm because you just say, hey, Betty, hey, Bob, you're a man, I'm a man. You know what you're doing is causing me harm. I'm going to require you to stop. It's that simple.
And that's what you're saying to them.
Stop, and they refuse to stop, you drag them into court.